If you're lucky, you're off today, barbecuing at the pool or maybe even coming to the game. But one organization is saying while you're at it, just do one more thing. Take a look at this. No, it is not dinner. These are red swamp crayfish, and they're creating a mess that researchers are desperately trying to get rid of. Downtown Detroit is still changing, still prospering, and still showcasing local entrepreneurs. I'm standing at the 1441 Woodward Collective right now. This mom and pop diner is without its mom right now and questionably in jeopardy. But that's not what the owner is worried about right now. His main concern is his children. The Gochevics family tell me that it has not been an easy 2 months, and it's not over yet. Just a few moments ago inside, there were a lot of tears, hugs, and a bittersweet goodbye. I'm in Waterford, just off of Sylvan Lake, and believe it or not, that's an island, and deer live on that island, and at night they swim across the channel and come into these people's yards and just have dinner. Take a look at this. No, it is not dinner. These are red swamp crayfish, and they're creating a mess that researchers are desperately trying to get rid of.
So this is our crayfish traps here.
In this tiny Novi pond, Louisiana red swamp crayfish are being evicted by the bucket.
Catch rates have been pretty consistent like this every day once the summer got hot.
273 hauled in just today, and researchers say that's on the low side.
It looks like they can breed 3 times a year. A female can have upwards over 700 eggs every time she breeds. So you're looking at 2,000 maybe for a really big individual, maybe 3,000 babies in a year.
The Michigan Department of Natural Resources and Michigan State research team have collected the invasive species from water bodies across the state for a year now. And unlike the native crayfish, they are larger, more aggressive, and can dig dangerous burrows up to 6 feet deep.
As the water levels fluctuate, they'll abandon their old burrows and adjust. And so you can see where they have an old burrow, it just crumbles. So if that was someone's lakefront property, they're losing anywhere from 6 inches to a foot of their lakefront property.
And because the metro area waterways are so closely connected, when the invasive species does end up in a body of water, they are hard to contain.
This particular species of crayfish can walk over a mile on dry land if the humidity is high enough. So where you put it isn't necessarily where it ends up.
The same goes for crayfish boils.
Some people have said that a cousin or an aunt or an uncle has brought up crayfish for a boil. And when that happens, a lot of them can accidentally get released in our waters.
And these crayfish won't be served on anyone's dinner platter, but taken to a lab for testing. Just a few moments ago, this was pulled from a burrow. And in a few weeks, researchers are going to be taking drastic measures to eradicate this for good. In Novi, I'm Christiana Ford. On a near 90-degree day with little to no cloud cover, an unforgiving sun reigns over its victims. But there is a defender, and his name is John Richardson.
Like some water? We're passing out water today.
He is a desk and office kind of guy, but on hot days like today, he packs a different kind of lunch. A car full of water bottles and coolers filled with ice.
You just want some water? Yeah. Take some cold water?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
For 2 years, he has delivered waters up and down the streets of Gratiot, searching for thirsty riders waiting for the bus.
I do it because I saw a need. I saw people who were, a lot of people who were taking the bus, and they were standing out in the heat. And some of them were waiting for a bus for half an hour. And I thought, why not give them some water to drink? Why not make them happy?
Because it is hot out, and one water bottle really does make a difference.
It's a blessing that you came with the water, because, man, this is very refreshing, so thank you so much.
Real good way to beat the heat. Today's my birthday, too, so this is almost like a birthday gift to me.
But it is more than just water. John says he has seen the impact in areas that would otherwise go unnoticed.
Wherever I see somebody who needs water, just stop and hand out water.
Passing out waters is his chance to jumpstart personal connections, and he says he just wants others to do the same.
It's like they have a common experience now, and they start talking to each other. And it's just so cool to see that, and it's so cool to see people just so grateful. And I'm more grateful than anything.